Hey there everyone, Captain Beards here, bringing you another Langrisser mobile video. Let's get it. Alright guys, so in today's video, this is going to be kind of an account showcase, but before I get into that, I just want to make an announcement. I'm going to make an announcement now, and I'm making an announcement at the end of the video to remind you guys that my Twitch is now ready to go. I did a live test stream last night, just testing some things out, and we're good to go. So I am going to be live streaming tonight at around 9ish. I know that's a little bit late, and I'm sorry about that. I'm going to try to do an early time, and I'm going to try to do a late time, but I will be on around 9ish. The Twitch handle's Captain Beards. I'll put it all in the description below if you want to go follow your boy and support the channel over there. In the live stream tonight, I will be doing some Langrisser content. Probably going to build one of these characters up, use them out, try them out, do different missions, different setups, and see what we can do from there. But for now, guys, let's go ahead and get into today's topic, which is going to be my account showcase. Alright guys, starting with the heroes. So currently I've been working on most of my heroes, trying to get everybody to level 60, especially my SSRs, and a few SRs I've been trying to get to 62. When I'm doing my showcase videos, I like to bring my SRs as high as possible, but not too high to the point where I'm wasting all my stuff on them. But this is my current hero list here. I don't work on a certain team that I say, okay, this is my team and that's the only team I'm going to work on for the rest of the game. I feel like the game, if you play the game that way, I feel like honestly it's no fun. I mean, if you're having fun with it, awesome for you, but for me personally, if I say, okay, Leon, Altamuller, Liana, and Lana, and who else? We'll say, who's another good character to add to that mix? No, I'll take it into another point here. Okay, so we'll go lead-in, Liana, Sherry, where's she at? Sherry, and then we'll go Elwin and Chris, right? So that's an awesome team, and I take nothing from that team, but if I only work on those units and those units alone, yes, they will be very, very strong and powerful and stuff like that, but me personally, I feel like I could be kind of bored. Like, man, I'm not going to work on anybody else, you know, I want to try out this unit here, I want to give that unit a go. So that's why I work on a lot of different units here. And so if you see my units here and you're like, wow, his units make no sense, this guy has no idea what he's doing, it's not that, guys, it's just I do like to work on a different set of units here. So currently I was working on my Leon more, but I'm gonna stop on Leon. I've been looking at my Lana a little bit. I mean, I'm gonna try to get her, I'm working on her Gate of Fate so that I can get her started up again here. I am working on her equipment though, because it is on the low level side, so we are going to be upgrading that. Now for equipment, most of my equipment on my characters is kind of a little bit on the lower level, so I am going to be working on getting all of my equipment to level 40. Probably starting with Leon, I'm not too sure yet. I've been working highly on Lista and Landius. Landius, I do need to get his gear up. Frostren needs to be level 30 at least. And Lista is my bread and butter unit. I use her in PvP all the time. So as you can see, her gear is already level 40. But I do want to swap some of this gear over to SSR gear. So that is what I'm going to be currently working on her. Now, for me in building more units, because I know a lot of you guys ask me, like, how do you build so many units? How do you have so much material and stuff like that? I give myself 2-3 days to build units, guys. So for instance, to take a fresh unit, level 1, I'm not going to do it right now because I have other plans with my current XP potions. But to take a level 1 unit like Silverwolf, for instance, what I'll do is I run the XP Secret Realm mission 2 times. So I'll run it 2 times, I'll wait a day, run it 2 times again, and that should give me enough EXP potions to bring him to level 50 at the least. Now that's running the level 60 stage of the Secret Realm EXP mission. So if you guys are wondering, you know, how do I do that? How do I do level 60 EXP mission? Comment down below and I will make a video on that. But besides that, I run it 2 times, so I give myself a 2-day span, and then I'll take a character to level 50 at the least. Sometimes if I'm trying to push past that a little bit, I'll buy some XP potions from the shop. Let's go over to the store here, tell you guys what I get here. I don't really touch this page at all. If I am in desperate need for hammers and XP potions, then yes, I will touch this page. But most of the time, I stay away from this page because the prices on these things are absolutely ridiculous. I might cop those hammers though because I'm really in desperate need of hammers. And then for the honor page here, what I usually do on this page, guys, is I'll get the SSR accessory gift box. First, I get the Ruin Stone. I make sure I always snag the Ruin Stone. That's first on my list. And then I go after the SSR accessory gift box. And then I usually go after the Trinity vouchers every single week. So I have been slacking on my arena a little bit, so I got to step up so that way I can go ahead and get this accessories today. That is going to happen. For the friendship, I always cop the Trinity vouchers first, and then I start going after other stuff unless I'm doing a character guide. If I'm doing a character guide, or if I'm really working on a character, or if I get a brand new character, then I'll go after some XP potions and some rare crafters hammers just to help me out in boosting them up, getting them ready for that guide, or just getting them ready to play with in general. But I am going to cop these Trinity vouchers right now, at least one of them, because new units are coming, guys. We got about 12 days to the new units. So in the equipment section here, so for the equipment section, I've been migrating myself over to the SSR stuff, just because I know a lot of people were saying, oh yeah, don't worry about the SSR equipment and don't worry about the SSR equipment. Well, I think it's about time, you know, level 60, that I start transitioning all of my characters over to SSR gear. So I am going to start copying the SSR equipment, the weapons, armors, headgear, and so on and so forth. So I got to look at, today I'm going to be looking at characters and seeing who can swap over to different gear and stuff like that. But I still cop the special enchantment packs here. I do not buy the rare enchantment gift packs. I don't even touch those just because I highly suggest you don't. I feel like they're just not worth it at all. If you are going to spend your orange ores, we're going to call them orange ores. If you are going to spend these ores, then make sure that the only thing you're really spending them on is the epic martial spirit here, because these are worth it, because these are going to let you level up your gear from like level 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and so on and so forth. So very, very worth it. And then for the SR stuff, I always get these special enchantment packs. I highly suggest you pick these up whenever you can. And then the rare martial spirits, I always pick these up too, because they are just much worth it also. So that is what I get here. Now for the memory section here, you guys are probably looking at like, what in the world is this page, Beards? Well, this section opens up once you get a unit to level 6 or star grade 6. And then you can push past their limits and you'll get these memory essences from them. So like, for instance, I have these extra pieces on these units because they're all 6-starred already. That means when I transition their extra essences, it's going to give me 30 of these memory fragment thingamajiggies, which is pretty cool. You don't get too many, so don't expect to see this page, guys, and be like, wow, I'm gonna get so many units, or I'm gonna get so much more stuff now. And no, it's not gonna happen, just because they know what they were doing with this page. This page is like a whales page, right? Like 3,500 for a runestone once a month. Your boy ain't no whale. I do a lot of summons, but I ain't no whale, and I have a very, very big feeling that I might be getting this once every 2 months or once every 3 months, and this is the only thing I'm going to be getting here. Now, I do recommend, guys, if you are getting the extra essences, save all the way up till you get to that ruin stone. Moving on, Trinity crystals. The only time I touch this page is to get the 10 times Trinity vouchers, or if I'm very thirsty for some summons, I might get the single Trinity vouchers depending on how my Trinity crystals are looking. But I always touch this page for my 10 times Trinity vouchers here. And moving on, skins. So with the skin section here, I love cosmetics. I love cosmetics in all games, and I think, you know, this game has some very, very awesome cosmetics. For instance, like I know the limited time beach ones are up right now, which is going to be tiaras. Now for tiaras, me personally, I'm not going to get that because yeah, reasons, right? But Luna is pretty cool. I think she really stands out. I like the whole water gun thing. I wonder, how's that look with a bow though? Is that how it looks with a bow? That she has a water gun instead? That's dope. Okay, so I'm gonna be copying that before it leaves. How much? We got 1 day for that. Ooh, that might be a problem. All right, so and then Varna here, which is pretty cool here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that. Narm has one of the best outfits here. I think it's just really laid back. So, but I do have the Galactic Hero one, which I think is really dope. So, but yeah, so for the skin section, I'm not gonna cop all these skins just because, like you can see here, guys, all the skins I have. I'm not really into most of them. I think they're cool, but I'm not, you know, nothing here really stands out to me except for Narm and Luna's. I think those two are really cool. Storm God Diehard is really freaking dope too, so I might have to cop that one too. Recharge section here. I do not buy any things from here, right? So at first I went through this entire section here to get all those bonuses and stuff like that, but I no longer touch this section because I feel it's very, very, very unworth it. Especially now that they add like these special gift packs and different things like that. Privileges, I always make sure I pick up my privileges just because they are highly worth it, and if you are going to invest in this game, this is a great investment. It's what, $19 a month, and you get just a bunch of bonuses. You guys can look over them on your games. Moving on here, so for the gift packs here, when there's certain events coming up or certain summons coming up, I will pick up some of the gift packs because some of them are highly worth it depending on what they offer me. So like the Elite Enchant pack comes with a bunch of Trinity Crystals, some SSR enchantments, 600,000 gold, and some Orchelium ore, which is pretty cool, but you know, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get something like that. Same thing, I kind of go through this. The ones I really like are the Trinity voucher ones, which I think I already got all of them here. I might have to get that skin voucher one though. We'll think about it. And then when I'm getting closer to a summon, so when I'm like 10 days out from a new banner coming out, I will start copying the daily summon gift pack. So I get, when I'm 10 days out from a banner, guys, I get the daily discount gift pack and I get the daily summon gift pack. I get those every single day, so that way by the time I get to the banner, I'm gonna have at least 20 Trinity vouchers just from the daily summon gift pack and whatever bonuses I got, and on top of that, all those Trinity crystals, so I can go ahead and get more Trinity vouchers. So that's what I do in the shop, guys, and that's pretty much how what equipment and stuff I get from the shop. But back to my hero section here. Now for my heroes, guys, that's pretty much how I build up a hero from 1 to 50 or 1 to 60. For equipment, building a character on equipment, a brand new character for equipment, let's go ahead and take a look. We'll go back to Silver Wolf here, right? Because I know he's going to be a character that I'm going to be building up very soon, because I know you guys have been asking for it. Alright, so for the equipment, guys, usually what I do, depending on what teams the character's on, so for instance, he's on the Origins of Light team and the Meteor Strike team, which means I look at the characters that he's going to be rolling with, and I'm like, well, let's see, whose gear can he snag? Or I look at my equipment section period and say, okay, you know what? Okay, I'll make sure he has his own equipment here. Or I can snag Elwyn's gear, because guess what? Elwyn is not going to be on the same team with Silver Wolf. You would not use them together. So I might snag Elwyn's gear, even Narm's here too. So that is one way I build my equipment. The other way is just building up straight from the ground up with SR gear. So if I have any extra SR gear, I'll take it, I'll put it on them and stuff. Depending, like for instance, I wouldn't snag Luna's gear because Luna and Silver Wolf can actually be on the same team, so I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't snag Diehard's gear because that would be foolish. Also, let's see. Yep, so that's pretty much what I do for my equipment and stuff like that, if you guys are wondering. Now for SSR accessories, or for accessories in general, guys, I'm always swapping my accessories around, especially when I'm building a brand new character, just because I have a lot of accessories, and most of the time I can snag an accessory off a unit that I know is not going to need that for now. So for instance, if I'm using Silver Wolf and I'm building him up and I'm doing an aggressive build with him, I might go ahead and snag Leon's accessory, just because I know his accessory is very good for that. and I know I'm not going to use Leon and Silver Wolf in the same freaking team. So that's what I currently do with my accessories. So accessories are the easiest page to work around with, I feel like, me personally. So that's what I do for my characters and equipment, and this is all my characters and equipment. Currently I'm working on, I'm not going to tell you guys because I'm going to do it in the live stream tonight. But yeah, you guys will see who I'm going to be working on. It's a unit that I should have been working on a long time ago, and now it's going to finally happen. So now moving on to my summon section here. For the summon section, I don't touch any of these summons at the current moment. I feel like both of these banners are absolutely amazing and they're 100% worth it. And if you do not have Leon, guys, yeah, now's your time. Try to at least go for him because, you know, he's an awesome unit. Do note that both of these banners are not guaranteed featured SSR. So that means if you do pull an SSR, yes, they have higher rates, but you are not guaranteed these units. So do note that that's how these banners are. So I don't touch this. For the equipment summon, I have yet to touch the equipment summon. I used to way back when I started the game because I thought, you know, this is how you get the best equipment in the game. Some of the equipment is locked behind this. So some of the SSR equipment is actually locked behind the summoning, if you guys didn't know that. But I would say wait, because we are supposed to be getting new equipment banners coming up in the future, I believe very soon actually, so that's going to be pretty hype. So yeah, to get some super awesome gear, which I will be doing summons on. Me personally, I hate when games do this, put character summons and equipment summons, just because that really tunes to whales and dolphins. But for me, I don't like spending a bunch of my money on trying to go after a character here, and then all of a sudden, well, their gear, their special equipment for them is right in this equipment summoning thing. Well, I just wasted all my Trinity vouchers trying to get the character itself. So that gets really annoying, and I hope that they be very cautious about that. So moving on to missions, I try to do all my daily missions every single day. Obviously, I'm human and I play a lot of other games, so if I do not get all of my dailies done, it happens, move on. Alright, so training section here. Now this section I have been slacking on a little bit, and they should be much higher level. But starting today, I am going to be getting all of these to, well, not all of them, but I'm going to start with Flyer and Aquatic, getting it to level 15, and then moving down the list, probably going into the Archer, Assassin, Holy Demon, Infantry, Lancer, and then Cavalry, or Cavalry, Infantry, Lancer, so something like that, of course. But I find myself migrating to the Flyer Aquatic training, and Archer and Assassin. So the Holy and Demon is just good for your healers and making sure they stay alive. But yeah, so for the Flyer and Aquatic training, that's what I usually focus on, guys, is I focus on the outside stats here, focusing on percentage and stuff. So for instance, Flyer and Aquatic defense 12%, magic defense plus 12%. This increases to 14%, magic defense 14%. That's actually really good. It is 80,000 gold, so that can get quite expensive, so make sure you're very cautious on that. So that is what I'm currently doing with my soldiers, guys, working on that. I gotta go ahead and unlock a lot of other things. With the vampire bats, they can be upgraded. Vampire bats are really good, guys. Do not take nothing from them at all. Yeah, we're gonna cop that because I actually like the vampire bats. So yeah, that is what I'm currently working on for my soldiers right now. So I've been slacking a little bit on these guys, and I definitely got to get back into them. So bonds, for the bonds, I've been I haven't brought a Gate of Fate lately, just because I've been sweeping Listel's mission. Now Listel kind of got robbed a little bit, guys, which is kind of annoying, just because she only has 1, 2, 3. So she has 3 character sweeps, so 3 memory shard sweeps, while other characters, watch, I'll go into here. So now I got 29, which is awesome. So other characters, such as Lana, for instance, if you go into her thing, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So she has an extra sweep. So does all other characters. So, but Listel, on the other hand, she only has 3 sweeps, which I know is not a huge difference, 3, 4 beards, like really, but still, you know, if you're trying to grind up these characters, if you're trying to get these essences, then yeah, you gotta be like mindful of this stuff. And I feel like they really need to do either give Listel an extra mission for that, or B, I will deal with getting extra sweeps, right? So we get challenges, we only get 9, which I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Once you get a character, it's a 5-star, 150 of memory shards, guys. That's a freaking lot. And to only get freaking 9 sweeps a day, like, look at that, I'm done. Boom. So yeah, that's kind of annoying, and I hope they do something about that. But besides that, I'm gonna be working on getting all my characters that I currently use to 20 on their heart here, their intimacy to level 20, and then I'm going to be focusing on their bond power. So for the bond power, I mean, I am running out of keys, which kind of sucks. And the problem with this is the bonding realm, you can only get, like, you can do as many times as you want, but you only get 1 bonus for 1 time a day. So it kind of sucks. So if I go into it here, you'll see this daily reward times 1. So that kind of sucks here. So I hope they increase that or do something about that, because then it's going to get very troublesome increasing a character, because I know they have their whole level 35 bond power thing or whatever they want to call it. So definitely going to be working on that. Now for the character today, I am going to be increasing their bond power too and working on them, so that way you'll see that all in the live stream here. Now into the next thing here, which is going to be guild. I'll save for a whole nother video because that's just going to be too much. So that's pretty much my grind, guys. That's pretty much what I'm doing when I'm working on and stuff like that, and how I build my characters in my current account. There's really nothing more I can show you, because Secret Realm is Secret Realm, Arena is Arena, and yeah, so on and so forth. But other than that, guys, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, I'm going to be live streaming tonight on Twitch. I will put the link to my Twitch in the description below. Just come hang out, have a good time. We are going to be doing Langrisser, and then maybe another day or some other time I might do a different game, depending. But other than that, like, comment, share, subscribe, and like always, stay positive. Peace out.